Uh, so, today I'd like to do something very difficult. I would like to propose a new religious outlook for the times that we are headed into. What times are we headed into? Some people may ask. We are headed into environmental times. We're living in an amazing part of history right now where the world is projected to start running out of fresh water in 50 years. What this means for us as humans is that we have to start addressing our systems and how they are not working. One of those systems is religion. What do I mean not working? Well, our current systems, things like economy, things like politics and religion, our systems as they are now are not integrating us. Politics, for example, breaks us into separate countries, separate peoples, and yet one country can pollute the ocean and the ocean current carries it to another country. What is the earth telling us? The earth is telling us the natural law, which is what we're going to be coming into in the next few generations. We're going to be coming to terms with realities. Realities are natural laws, and natural laws are the only real laws that exist. Nature is telling us that countries are a figment of our imaginations and a part of our failing human-made systems, and that the natural system doesn't have any countries. The natural system is interconnected in many very deep, very complex levels, many layers like a cake, many ingredients all connected inside of those layers. Those are natural laws. One country can pollute and the pollution goes to another country. And in between those countries, the pollution kills many organisms that live even inside of that current. It's deep. Natural laws are deep. They're not so easy as you're a Brazilian and you're a Mexican. No. Natural laws require much more from us. And in the next few generations, we will come to that. We will come to it in one way or another. It's coming to us. So we will come out the other side. And what's on the other side? Integration, love, peace. It's all on the other side. When we finally realize that we are all connected, not just connected to each other, but connected to our roots, which is the environment. So to talk specifically about religion, this is where religion is leading us. It will lead us to a system that is more integrated, not separated, where you have this religion in this region of the world and you have that religion in that region of the world. No. We will come to accept that the natural laws are so deep and so connecting and so much bigger than all of us that it is religion. It is the thing that is bigger than all of us and that connects all of us. It was the first religion, but we've forgotten that. We've broken it apart and segmented it out using our human systems, which are now failing us, and we're having to come to realities. Realities such as things like energy is never created or destroyed. It's only recycled. So laws of physics can help us. Natural laws. Laws such as that women don't come from men. Men come from women. Realities, natural laws, natural rules, the only rules that are real rules in this world that we all share, that we all are part of, born from. So in this spirit, I am going to now put forth a new religious idea for us to consider as we go forward. It doesn't require that you lose your current religious ideas. As my husband said, if you have the tea and the tea is too bitter, there's no way to take out the bitter. You have to add the sweet to balance it. So, with the thoughts of the ancient religious prototypes that we have, when we go far back in the history and the anthropology of religion, we find that the most ancient religious prototypes that we can find to describe the divine masculine and the divine feminine are Father Sky and Mother Earth. All associations that any religions have with these two things still hold to this day. What is Father Sky and his associations? Father Sky is active, very intense energy, heat energy, action, active. What does Father Sky, what does the divine masculine's energy looks like? It's top down. Everything that describes the masculine energy, divine energy, is top down. It comes from the top and it comes down. That's how the energy comes. The very active, very strong heat energy. What does the divine feminine energy look like? The divine feminine is still, quiet, moist, and it comes from the bottom up. When the plant grows, when anything emerges from the earth, it first is under the earth in quiet, dark moistness. And then it springs forth and grows up. These two complementary energy pairings, complementary and opposite energy pairings, are responsible for all life on earth. Natural law. These two energies are necessary to spark the process of life. So, what happens, you can't have one without the other and have life. Just the masculine energy alone, without the feminine, will burn us up. And it is burning us up because we have forgotten Mother Earth. We have forgotten a whole side of the divine pairing. We've forgotten the still, the importance of the still, the moist, the shade, the protection. If you're out in the middle of the heat, in the middle of the sun, and you have no tree to shade you, you're going to burn up. Shade is very important. Cool is very important. It protects life, allows life to live for a longer period of time than heat. Heat will just burn us up because it's just active. It's a very important ingredient. Without it, there's no life. But without the cool, still, quiet, moist, there's no protection, there's no life. Time. What I'm going to suggest now is that we take all religious thought that we have going on in the world right now, God, Allah, science, the Tao, okay? And we don't I'm not going to ask you to forget any of that. I'm going to ask you to add. Imagine if The Big Bang happened one day out there in the sky, in Father Sky. And particles from that Big Bang came down to a planet that already existed, Mother Earth. And once those particles combined with Mother Earth, life began. Father Sky impregnates Mother Earth, and here you have the beginnings. In the first billion years, it just looked like cells. A few things started to grow. In the next billion years, those cells differentiated. Something's a heart, something's a lung. All these cells, something's a pig, something's a bird. Okay? But they all are from the same egg and the same sperm. Father Sky and Mother Earth together. And there's no reason to forget Father Sky. There's no reason to forget the natural laws, the Tao, the feminine. There's no reason to forget Mother Earth. We can have it all. And it all goes together and fits with our religious prototypes, with our ancient religious prototypes, with our new environmental paradigm. We can have it all. I love you guys. I'll talk to you next time.